Hello and welcome to How They Could Do It. This is the series where I talk about my theories, thoughts and methods of how companies could create our favourite video games, films and TV. I'll be hopefully posting weekly content on this channel and I do hope you enjoy. In this video I'm going to be talking about Star Wars Jedi Academy. If you've never heard of the game before, I highly recommend it. It's on Steam at the moment, and if you're a Star Wars fan, clearly because you're watching this video, go and get it right now because you will not regret it. Throughout the game, you're sent to different planets to do missions. You level up your force powers from Padawan to Jedi Knight, and it gives you the choice to choose both light side and dark side powers. Other instances in the game, you also run into popular characters such as Chewie and Boba Fett. So with Disney having the property of a mammoth franchise, and with Raven Software, the studio who made Jedi Academy, still around, is it far-fetched to think they wouldn't start making games again? So here's my thoughts, theories and methods of how they could do it. Idea number 1. It would be set in the Old Republic era. The game would be set more than 3,500 years before the Star Wars films, where in that era there were Sith academies training people in the dark side of the Force. There are thousands of Sith battling the Jedi Order, and that image alone makes me want a film in this era so bad. How cool would that be to see? The story could follow Jedi Academy by letting you be the new student for the Jedi Order, but adding situations you can choose during or at the end of missions, deciding whether you stay on the light path or you descend to the dark side, which changes the rest of the story, like locations and character encounters, and of course the endings change. On to idea number 2, it will be set after The Force Awakens. Spoilers here for anyone who hasn't seen it. I mean, if you haven't, you're crazy because it's a solid 8 out of 10 from me. So with the success of The Force Awakens and brand new lore to discover, the game could be set between The Force Awakens and Episode 8. The idea I had is that you could skip between two characters, that being Kylo Ren and Rey. For the story elements, with Rey, unfortunately with the little information we have, I could only think of the main points for Rey, that being, you could find out who her parents are, and why she was put on Jakku. Seeing her interact with Luke, which I hope so bad he's her father, that would be so cool. And plus, I know it's not canon anymore, but Mara Jade, people. With Kylo Ren, you could see him go through his dark side training, and just picturing that sounds so cool. I want to see that in Episode 8 so badly. So you see him go deeper down the dark side. Moving swiftly on to my last idea for this section, it could be a full-on remake of Jedi Academy's story, by giving us more locations to explore and giving a Jedi temple as a main hub where you can train with other Jedi and change your lightsaber and costume, keeping the game fresh. Now, from the footage you're seeing, it's safe to say the game has not aged well graphic wise, but the one thing that makes it worth playing definitely is the confrontations with the Sith in the game. In Jedi Academy you have various skill moves with each 3 lightsaber stances, that being normal, fast and strong, as well as a choice halfway through the game where your lightsaber gets destroyed and you have the choice to either pick a staff lightsaber, dual lightsabers or just stick with the one lightsaber, all having their unique skill moves. Another cool thing about Jedi Academy is the skill moves you have the enemy also has. When fighting the different variations of Sith in the game, there are multiple ways to defeat them. You can battle out with lightsabers, and if a lock occurs, it turns into a button mash to win the lock. And if you do, you kill the enemy in a small kill animation, each different depending on your lightsaber, and all are so cool to see. Force powers are also a good offense and defense when battling groups of Sith, all attacking at once. So back to the point at hand. What they could do is just revamp the formula, better animations, more acrobatic moves and skill moves at your disposal, letting you lock on with a single enemy in a saber fight and a block stance to fend off blaster fire and saber attacks, as it's automatic in the current game. My other thoughts give us more customization for our character, like face, clothing, lightsaber hilts and colour, and maybe even bring in what they did in The Force Unleashed, and that's have different crystals that have different effects on the lightsaber. Multiplayer would also be a great addition to the game. With the improved combat mechanics, it would be great fun to duel other people online or as a team to capture objectives. One idea I had is a Battlefront-esque mode, where you have AI Rebel and Imperial troopers, but you only play hero characters or your own custom one in the match. You have to control locations to get a score of 50 to win. The more locations you capture, the quicker it goes up, making a great tug of war between teams and awesome lightsaber battles. So that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed my first video. I appreciate if you've stayed this long. I've got a lot more to come, videos like these. Leave a like, comment and subscribe if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next one.